This game is great, but I do have a few problems with it. I was somebody who absolutely adored Mortal Kombat 9. I think it's a near masterpiece of a fighting game, so I was extremely excited to play this game after I heard it was announced. And what's great is that all of my wishes for Mortal Kombat 10 were granted. In the gameplay department, at least. Yes, as far as I'm concerned, the gameplay is fucking fantastic. The fighting is just as fast-paced, tight and responsive as its predecessor. There's a huge amount of fatalities, huge amount of moves, huge amount of brutalities, and just huge amounts of everything in the fighting style. Especially in the ways that you can experiment with every character who have 3 different styles of fighting with different weapons and different combos to work with. Essentially meaning you have 3 move lists for every character, which is pretty fucking cool. And I also loved how you could use the environment to your advantage. You can pick up people from the background and use them as weapons. You can swing around and knock people down. You can rip up parts of the scenery and use them as temporary weapons. You can grab people and throw them into the scenery. And you can even hop on platforms to help you jump over your opponent and get you a better tactical advantage on the other side of the stage. Not to mention the game looks bloody fantastic, especially in the bloody beautiful gore. And to top it all off, this fantastic fighting gameplay runs on PS4 at least at 60 frames per second non-stop flawlessly. I also loved how online was implemented, allowing you to join different factions and helping other people within those factions to fight off invading forces in different daily challenges. And for a fighting game at least, the story mode is very enjoyable. It's much more kinetic and action-packed than Mortal Kombat 9, but still a great bit of fun to get through. However, like I said, yes, I do have some problems with this game. I'll get this out of the way first. Why the fuck are there quick time events in the story mode? Okay, this may sound like a nitpick, but the thing is, there are some beautifully choreographed fighting scenes in this game, and I just want to sit back and enjoy them and fight when I need to fight. But I can't sit back and enjoy them because I'm too busy waiting for the next fucking button prompt. And no, changing the screen ratio is not going to help me with that. I mean, for fuck's sake, this is a fighting game, and all of the quick time events in this game are based around fighting, so why can't I just fight these people? Also, I was quite surprised on how lacking the stage selection was. Compared to Mortal Kombat 9, it feels like there are less than half of the amount of stages. And not to mention, there are even less characters to pick from. I mean, the character selection isn't small, don't get me wrong, but it's still less than Mortal Kombat 9. And holy shit, the prices they're asking for on DLC characters is fucking outrageous. At the time that I'm making this review, in the UK at least, the only way you can get every single character in this game is by buying a massive pack, and it costs more than half of the retail price of the game itself. That's ridiculous. And not only is that completely ridiculous, but even if you got every single character in this game, it's still less of the amount of characters that are in Mortal Kombat 9. And as far as the easy fatality shit goes, well, I made a post on my Tumblr about that, so I'm not gonna bother saying anything about that now. So yes, this game is fantastic on so many levels, but at the same time, all of the things I didn't like about this game really shine through on the fact that I feel that this is more incomplete than Mortal Kombat 9. That's not to say that you won't get your money's worth, because there's loads of stuff to unlock in the crypt. It's a big game, there's still a lot to do and everything, but there are less amounts of characters and much less amounts of stages than Mortal Kombat 9. And the money that they charge you to get more characters which don't even equate to Mortal Kombat 9 is completely absurd. So yes, that's my final word. This game is bloody great, but the microtransaction business, well, they're not really micro in most of the cases, but the transaction business within the game is ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. So if you just want the fighting, I would recommend this, but if you're looking for anything else, play Mortal Kombat 9.